Welcome to another important edition. Our program today is Kogi Weekly Review. We are going to review all the activities of the state. Today, I'm here with our brother, Comrade Tijani Usman. I am your host, Muhammad Aliu Obaka is my name, also known as Ogijo Olopu. Mr. Tijani, welcome to this important program.
Okay, thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Prince Mustapha Mona Audu, he built an hospital in Ejule. You commissioned it just 3 days ago. Yeah. I think that art is commendable.
First and foremost, let me give an applause to that initiative from Prince Mustapha Mona Audu Foundation that actually came up with that idea of identifying one of the primary needs of the people. Why do we commend him? Because maternal mortality mostly rate is very high due to lack or non-existence or absence of medical facilities closeness to the people.
NSAS, police paraded 56 looters in Kogi State. They even, there's a man of God that was even alleged to be one of the looters. What is your take on that?
It is a regrettable action. Normally, if we had good governance in this country, that would have been avoided. That's number one. But number two, after seeing it genuinely that the youth were out to call for nothing else but good governance as it affects the title NSAS because of the illegality occurring and happening in the Nigerian police force.
I feel very disappointed when we talk about palliative, or when I heard about palliative. Almost all the states
in the
federations. Why is our government even keeping the palliative?
That is where you see that those calling for the restructuring of this country are always on the point.
Okay.
Number one, the only reason I think that happened is when people that were not really prepared for the essence of governance find themselves in position of leadership. It is sympathetic. And until Nigeria has leadership that really meant well for the people, then we can get it right. The question we are asking is that what happened that all the governors were on one voice to keep this food at the same time, except Professor Zulum. God will continue to guide him to lead well. This is the only governor I can say right now that Nigeria has. The rest, I think we have a long way to go. That is that. So what are we doing with the food after months of keeping the food in our state treasury? But you know what they want to do with the food? Nothing else than selfishness. Nothing else than promoting philanthropism. Very soon in December, we have started seeing Honorable A, Honorable B, Honorable C sharing rights for constituencies.
As if the money was coming from his pocket.
As if the money was coming from the pocket. So they were giving us back what belonged to us and showing philanthropism. But unfortunately, their inability to manage the protest at least expose illegality.
Yes.
In as much as we condemn the looters, but the protest exposed Indian criminality.
Yes.
And there's nothing they can tell us because we are educated in this country. Nigeria are enlightened and we know what really happened.
That reminds me of fella.
Yes.
Say human right na my property. So therefore you can't dash me my property. So those property belong to us.
Belong to us.
So when they bring it, they will make it look as if you can see the Commissioner for Health, that is Dr. Saka Audu, was crying on national TV.
Yeah.
You know, to me, what they have done to that institution, that is the health institution, is very, very bad. And I think whoever stole all those vaccines, or you thief or you steal anything from there, please return it. I totally condemn whoever came to that place to loot those materials, those medical equipment.
Okay.
Those equipments are made for our generations. Yes.
But in the first instance, what should medical facilities and equipment doing in a store where the real medical centers were not equipped? You can only store when you have supply where really needed it. Especially in hospital, they didn't have the necessary equipment that was needed.
Thank you.
But at the same time, I want to question the integrity behind the process of all those analyses. First and foremost, in less than 24 hours of a crime, the government came out to tell us the item worth over ₦1 billion.
Yes.
Why was it that the first thing that we should hear is the cost implication of the looted material? Okay. That's number one. Number two is I am calling for the state governor under his watch to set an independent panel of inquiry to investigate the process and the originality of the valuation of the cost of item that the state government, under the supervision of the Commissioner of Health, Dr. Siaka Audu, is claiming. We want to know, we want to see in an open agenda, in the first instance, what were the procurement processes that brought in those medical facilities and equipment. Okay. There should be some store officers now.
Yes.
We need to see some pro forma invoice that really captured those items that they were able to have the value. At the same time, what should an item worth that amount be doing Audu in the state medical store?
What do you mean by Audu?
When I say Audu, yes. Allow me to land.
No.
Hold on. No. Say, no. You have to allow me to land before you can intervene. When I say Audu, I meant Audu. And Audu is an unused material or facility or in whatever capacity that was supposed to be put in use somewhere and is kept somewhere for safety or for what? For preservation or for what? Now, let me give analysis. In your last interview with me, I told you I was in some government facilities in Kogi State. Okay. I will mention name. Go down to Kogi State, the Kogi State Diagnostic Hospital, okay, at Adankuno in Lokoja. You will see that hospital is begging for facilities. That hospital is begging for medical equipment. That hospital is begging for medical supplements in the heart of Lokoja, and some were kept in the medical store. If you go across the 21 local government general hospital in Kogi State, what is the state of the medical equipment? So that facility should have been decentralized to each of the local government general hospital or local government medical store facilities. So hoodlum would not at the same time vandalize simultaneously at the same time to have caused us in the state that amount of loss. So therefore, we need an independent panel of inquiry to investigate into that case. Number one, and also in conclusion, Olopu, a commissioner of health, crying on national TV.
Yes. I
don't want to use the word as an embarrassment to the state, but at the same time, I think it did not call for professionalism.
Okay.
Yes, it did not call for professionalism. Are you crying?
So
are you crying for the state? Or are you crying for what has been stolen? Or are you crying, feeling for the people? In that same activities, we learned on good information that some lives were also lost in the process. The commissioner could not come out in order to sympathize with the life that lost, and the commissioner is only paying attention and crying for a billions of naira worth of items looted. That should be left for the security agencies to investigate.
Okay.
And the Ministry of Health also need to be investigated. And the looters, if arrested, need to face the wrath of the law.
No problem. They'll all face the wrath of the law. But I believe that it is emotional. It is, you know.
When you occupy a public office.
You should not cry.
No. When you occupy,
we see one of the president plan on national
TV. Psychologically, there's a trend of emotional control that will lead to tears and cry. Check the audio. Check the interview. The stage he was presenting to the world has not got to where the commissioner should just break into tears. Is that how tears is easy to come out? No.
Okay. Well, I still believe that his crime is justified.
You cannot use. I call it emotional blackmail. You cannot use that. You cannot blackmail the sympathy of the people by dodging the supposed expected interview from the media.
Okay, this is how far we can go on this particular one. We'll come back next week to give a summary of happening things that happened in Kogi State. Mr. Tijani, Usman, thank you for coming to.
Thank you. You're welcome.
God bless you.
Thank you. Amen.
Thank you.